My beloved child, we need to talk immediately because you are facing an unseen danger that has reached the very boundaries of your life. Yes, you have no idea of its presence, but this invisible threat surrounds you, and your next actions will determine everything. There are countless unseen dangers around you that my angels constantly work to protect you from, dangers you don't even realize exist. But now, one particular threat has reached you, and it grieves my heart to see how close it has come. I have tried to whisper warnings into your spirit. I have sent signs and small nudges, those moments when you felt uneasy for reasons you couldn't explain. Those weren't accidents. Those were my hands trying to steer you, trying to guard you from what's coming. Yet the enemy persists. He lurks in shadows, seeking any open door, any crack in the walls of your soul where he might slip in unnoticed. You must listen more carefully than you have ever listened before, for this moment will define the course of many things to come in your life. The silent assassin, a hardened heart. This unseen danger is the hardening of your heart. It doesn't arrive like a storm, sudden and obvious. Instead, it creeps in quietly, little by little, through disappointment that festers, anger that takes root, fatigue that overwhelms, pride that blinds, wounds you try to hide even from yourself. This danger whispers lies to you. You must protect yourself. You must withdraw. You must close your heart. You must carry your burdens alone. But child, that is poison to your spirit. It seeks to separate you from me, from others, from the destiny I have prepared for you. It wants to make you cold, distant, suspicious, and guarded. It would have you trust no one, not even me. It would build walls so high that even my voice becomes faint to your ears. I have seen your hidden battles. This danger is subtle, which makes it perilous. I have witnessed every moment when you've been hurt, when people you trusted disappointed you, when you felt abandoned, when you prayed without seeing the answer you hoped for. I have seen the silent battles in your heart where you questioned if I was still listening, if I still cared. Child, I was there in all those moments. I caught every tear that fell from your eyes. Not one sigh, not one groan of your spirit went unnoticed by me. You must understand, the enemy fears your destiny. He fears the light I have placed inside you. He fears the love that flows from you when you are full of me. He fears the joy that bursts forth when you are unburdened and free. So he tries to choke it out, not through great catastrophes, but through slow erosion, subtle lies, and tiny shifts of your heart. He knows that if he can make you weary, bitter, and suspicious, he can hinder the flow of my spirit through you. You are more precious than you know. Child, you are more precious to me than you understand. If you could see yourself through my eyes for even a moment, you would be overwhelmed by my love for you. You would see how fiercely I fight for you, how many battles I have won on your behalf that you knew nothing about, how many traps I have dismantled before you even approached them. I have set my seal upon you. You belong to me. I have called you by name, and you are mine. Because you are mine, I speak to you now with urgency. Do not let your heart harden. Do not give in to cynicism. Do not let distrust take root. Forgive those who have wounded you, even when it feels impossible. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you have made. If your heart has harbored offense against me for things you don't understand, forgive me too. Let forgiveness wash over you like a river. Child, because where there is forgiveness, there is freedom. Where there is freedom, my spirit can dwell richly. Where my spirit dwells, there is abundant, overflowing, radiant life. The God of resurrection and restoration. I am the God who brings dead things back to life. I speak to dry bones and cause them to live again. I make streams flow in deserts and flowers bloom in wastelands. There is no place in your heart too dry, too broken, or too barren for me to heal. But you must open your heart to me fully. You must trust me again as a child trusts a loving parent, without fear, without suspicion, without reservation. Even now, I'm standing at the door of your heart, knocking. I will not force my way in because love does not force itself. Love invites. Love waits. I'm waiting for you. An invitation to deeper waters. I am inviting you into a deeper place with me, a place of healing, restoration, and peace. I am inviting you to lay down the heavy armor you have been carrying. You don't need it with me. You don't need to defend yourself from me. I am your defender, your shield, your refuge. You feel tired because you were never meant to carry these burdens alone. You were never meant to guard your heart by closing it off. You were meant to guard it by rooting yourself in my love, by trusting in my faithfulness, by drinking deeply from the wells of my spirit. You were meant to soar on wings like eagles, to run and not grow weary, to walk and not faint. But the path to that freedom is surrender, the willingness to come before me with everything, your joys, your sorrows, your fears, your failures, and place them in my hands. The battle of surrender. Child, I know the road you have walked. I know the hidden battles, the secret fears, the unspoken dreams. I know how hard you have tried, how fiercely you have fought. I honor your perseverance. But now I am asking you to fight a different kind of battle, not a battle of striving, but a battle of surrender. In my kingdom, surrender is not weakness, it is strength. It is the doorway through which my power flows into your life. Will you trust me enough to surrender? Will you trust me enough to let me into the hidden places of your heart? Will you trust me enough to let me heal the wounds you have tried to forget? Will you trust me enough to believe that my plans for you are good, that my purposes for you are full of hope? Perfect love casts out fear. Beloved, do not fear. Fear is not from me. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Perfect love casts out fear, and my love for you is perfect, endless, unshakable. You are not a burden to me. You are not too much. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. You are mine, and I delight in you. Even now, I am weaving together things you cannot yet see. Even now, I am working in situations that seem impossible to you. Even now, I am speaking life over dreams you thought were dead. Trust the process, child. Trust my timing. Trust my heart. I have not forgotten you. I have not abandoned you. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Your walls are ever before me. The power that dwells within you. I want to reveal something you often forget, something that, if you truly understood it, would give you strength even on the darkest day. I want to tell you about my power, not just stories of old, but real, living, breathing power that surrounds you now. My power is not abstract or distant. It is living, present, and active in your life right now. It's not just for miracles you read about. It's for everyday moments. The nights you cry without words, the mornings when you feel too weak to rise, the thoughts that spiral out of control, the temptations that seem stronger than your will. I spoke the universe into existence. Galaxies spun into being at the sound of my voice. Stars burst forth from the breath of my lips. Mountains rise and oceans obey because I willed them into place. The earth rotates, the sun burns, the rain falls because I sustain all things. Yet, child, the same hands that sculpted mountains are cradling your heart right now. The same voice that calls waves to stillness whispers peace to your soul. Prayer, your weapon of divine power. The power that raised the dead, made blind eyes see, and caused demons to tremble. That power dwells in me, and I dwell in you. You have access to that power through faith, through prayer, through trust, through intimacy with me. Prayer, my beloved, is not just words or ritual. Prayer is power. Prayer is partnership. Prayer is warfare. Prayer is communion. Every time you pray, you invite me into your situation. Every time you speak to me with honesty, humility, and expectation, you activate the power of heaven. Angels move at my command, and I hear every word you utter. Not one prayer goes unnoticed. Not one whisper of your heart is ignored. Even your sighs and tears are prayers, and I interpret them with love. The battlefield of your heart. There are battles raging inside you that no one sees. Thoughts that war against your peace, emotions that swirl with confusion, temptations that try to lure you from your purpose, griefs that cling like shadows. These battles are real and hard, but you are not alone in them. When you pray, you are not escaping the battle. You are entering it with divine backup. When you cry out to me, I rise with you. I surround you. I fortify you. I cover you with my presence and pour courage into your soul. My power does not fade or grow tired. The same power that split the sea so my children could walk across on dry ground. That is the power I will use to make a way through your impossible circumstances. Transformation through prayer. Prayer is not only for asking, it is for becoming. The more time you spend with me, the more you begin to reflect me. The more you open your heart to me, the more I fill it with peace that makes no sense to the world. From that peace flows power. Power to resist what once controlled you. Power to walk in freedom. Power to rise above fear. Power to forgive. Power to love again. Power to speak truth. Power to endure. When you pray, you invite light into your darkness. You shift the atmosphere. You quiet the enemy. You awaken the spirit within you. Your daily invitation. Do not neglect this gift, child. The enemy will try to convince you that prayer is pointless, that it doesn't matter, that I don't hear. But those are lies. Prayer changes everything. Sometimes it changes your circumstances. Sometimes it changes your heart. Sometimes it prepares the ground for a miracle still on its way. Learn to pray not only when trouble comes, but in every moment. Talk to me in the morning before your day begins. Talk to me at night when the world is quiet. Talk to me in the mundane, in joy, in sorrow, in waiting. Let prayer become the rhythm of your life, the heartbeat of your soul. My promises to you. In me, you will find all that you need. I am your strength when you are weak. I am your clarity when thoughts are clouded. I am your joy when sorrow presses in. I am your fire when your spirit grows dim. I am your rest when you are weary. I am your song in the night. I am your rescue, redeemer, shield, and light. You are never defenseless. You are never without hope. You have the greatest weapon of all, my presence. My presence will guard you, fight for you, go before you, and make crooked paths straight. Come to me now. So come to me, child. Come boldly. Come freely. Come often. Come with your burdens, and I will carry them. Come with your confusion, and I will give you wisdom. Come with your brokenness, and I will make you whole. Come with your sin, and I will cleanse you. Come with your questions, and I will hold you. I will never grow tired of hearing your voice. I will never be too busy for you. I will never turn you away. I do not love you for what you do. I love you for who you are. You are mine. Rise up in divine strength. Together, we will overcome every battle. Together, we will silence every lie. Together, we will walk through fire, and you will not be burned. Together, we will climb every mountain and walk through every valley. Together, we will see victories the world cannot understand. When you are too weak to take another step, I will carry you because I am your Father, and I love you. So rise up now, beloved, not in your own strength, but in mine. Put on the armor I have given you. Take up the sword of the Spirit, my word, and wield it boldly. Stand firm, not in fear, but in faith. Speak my promises. Sing your prayers. Declare your trust, and watch as my power moves on your behalf. Amen.